Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Dow Jones Futures setup review. I'm going to go over pretty much what went down since Monday night and what we're looking at now, Tuesday morning at 7:25. We do get a lot of great setups that occur around 7:30, especially in ES and Dow Jones Futures. So we'll try to be brief and maybe we can catch a decent move while we're here. So we pretty much hit my exact target here yesterday afternoon. This is a zone, so it's still a chance we hit the top of the zone and eventually get a nice pullback from it before moving further upside. However, for the moment, we did get a pullback of about 10 points, which is more than enough acceptance now at this level. You clearly hit it here a couple times. We sold from there and we hit it earlier here as well. So definitely a lot of potential there to just move forward without any pullback. With that said, the first setup I will look for if you're anticipating an entry is the 32-35 back test dip and recovery. That could look something like at this point with no structure, tagging this level exact and then pushing right back up. One can potentially go long somewhere around above this minor level if they really wanted to. Otherwise, the better dip and recovery here will be tagging the lower level, then recovering the upper zone, or even selling down a little bit here and tagging a minor level before resuming back up. Those are not really great setups, but those are still setups nonetheless. I mean, if you're going from 47.51 down into this range right here, that is almost a 25-point sell, which is a decent amount as long as it's nice and slow and controlled, not just a straight shot down. If it's a straight shot down, I'd want to see it go down, except here before pushing it above afterwards. After that, I'm looking for a 47.14 zone dip and recovery. That would be something like tagging this level and holding, otherwise dipping a little below and then coming back up, reclaiming this shelf. You can see many lows were set here, and ideally we can actually tag this level right here around 47.04 before clearing that. Now, a lot of times Dow Jones doesn't like to dip below a clear low, so with that said, I will be potentially forced to go with that dip and recovery setup where we tag this level, don't lose this low, and then reclaim this major level above, and that could be a nice long to back test this breakdown zone. The best setup would be, though, is a clear fail breakdown of this low, something that can tag as low as here or here before coming back up and clearly reclaiming this level and going upwards and beyond, first tagging this level and potentially coming back up here. So now you have the few setups I'm looking for. If we don't get any of those, the next best setup will be a clear fail breakdown of last Friday's low, but realistically we might not get all the way down there. It's almost 100 points, so I think it's more reasonable to be looking for something over here. Let's see what we can get. One more setup, if we're selling nice and slow and controlled, is you could potentially go long in this zone if you get a nice dip and recovery or it holds properly. But realistically, if you're able to wait, the reclaiming of this low will be the best setup today in Dow Jones.